Hello there, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. So I'm just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's commented on the last video, which is the Chigsby install on this guitar, which is the Harley Benton Telecaster Kit that I've been working on for quite a while. If you haven't seen it, then check it out here. Although this is working really good, there is one issue, and a few of you have pointed out that you wouldn't be comfortable gigging it like this, and now I think about it, I'm thinking maybe I'm not comfortable gigging it like this either, and that is the friction that is caused as the strings go through the back of the original bridge part here. So what I'm going to do before I do take this to a gig tonight, and I'm going to try and record some of that, so that'll be later on in this video. I'm going to do something about it. Now hopefully you can see what I mean from this angle, but as the string goes through the hole, it is being pushed down slightly here, and so you could hear it then. So if I do this and push the trem down and then do this, if you listen, hear that click? I don't know if you heard the click or not, but that's the strings binding, and then because they're catching on the hole and then releasing, so you can see that the string is rubbing on that hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that hole bigger and then hopefully get it so that the string will go through straight without binding on any metal, which will make the tuning stability better, even though the tuning stability isn't all that bad, but it will reduce that friction and obviously eliminate the risk of the string snapping there as well. So I'm going to get to the workshop and do just that. Apologies if those camera shots were a bit blurry, but I don't have a sophisticated camera, I'll just use my phone if you didn't know. So what I've got to do is take the strings off and take this out. Luckily the Harley Benton kit is solderless, so it's just a plug, so I can unplug the pickup and take it out, get it in the workshop, drill the holes, put it back together. This is what I mean by solderless. The pickup, this pickup here, goes to there, and it's just a connector there. Awesome stuff. So now this whole unit is free. I can just take this to the bench, and I'm going to drill these holes here a lot larger, so that the string misses them or flows through there without touching any metal at all. Now the holes are much larger. I'm going to whip it back on and see if the string does sort of move through there freely. If not, I'll do a bigger hole, but let's see if that works first. Right, the angle is a lot better, but it is still touching, so I'm going to go one size bigger. That was a 4mm, so we're going to take it up to 5mm, which I reckon will do it. Went to a 5.5, so that's a much bigger hole. I was going to go 6, but the hole is now right at the bottom of the plate, so I don't think I could go any further without marking the top of the plate, which I don't want to do, but I reckon that will do it. So we'll whip it on there, see what that does. I do believe that is success. That is now not touching. Hey, get in there. There it is. It's just missing it now. So I'm going to restring this all up, put it back together, and see what kind of difference that's made. No binding now on the where the strings go through those holes. Can't hear any clicking other than the spring. It's great. Now the trem feels a lot smoother, it's not binding, it's holding its tune even better than it was before. So now I have more confidence in gigging it. And it only took, I don't know, 10 minutes to sort that out. So, bonus. Talking of gigging, I've got to get ready. So, see you there. But before I go, do yourself a favour and hit the like button and the subscribe button on this channel, because it is the greatest guitar channel on YouTube. Actually, it's not, but it's still a cool place to be. I'm going in. Bye. Venue tour. What's this place called?
The Factory.
The Factory. The Factory attached to the Soundhouse Studio in Worthing. It's right, isn't it? Yeah.
Bye.
Here's the bar. And here is the sound desk. And here is the venue. There's some ruffians there. There's another ruffian there.
Hello YouTube.
Say hi YouTube. Hi YouTube.
Hello YouTube.
There he is, I got him! Craig, camera shy Craig. He works here. You work here.
Craig, who's the best camera shot.
He works here. It's very nice. This is how old is this place?
It's very young.
It's very young. It's a very young venue. There's a smoke machine. And here is our stage for tonight. I'm going to take you up on stage. This is what it looks like from where Simon sits. This is what it looks like from where Mike stands. This is where it looks like from where Ian sits. And this is what it looks like from where I stand. And there's the extent of our merch. Lamp not included. It's a Brent Hutchinson erection.
Why does this always fall forward now?
It's because he's looking down at the ground.
I'll get told off for letting that.
That was a pretty swift erection.
Yeah, mighty swift direction.
One, two. Sound checked at the 1865 Club. Yeah, and just give you a little tour around the stage and stuff. So there's Ian. There's Mike.
Hello.
There's
Hello,
Simon.
YouTube again.
There's Simon over there. And this is how big the venue is. It's huge. So I've got my rig here. This is my usual setup. Blah 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 blah. Harley Benton Telecaster Kit guitar. Barcus Berry. Big app. Chigsby. 5-4 amp. Harley Benton cab. All that stuff. This is Eliana's band stuff. We don't use keys, obviously. So, give you all a view from the drums. That's what Simon looks at, and my bum.
Thank you, sir. My guitar flowed bits.
You're Chigsby.
This is my made in China top quality guitar. Look, it's got a droop on.
Be accurate.
Anybody want to buy a guitar?
Can it still moving?
It's alright, we'll
Carry on with the limp on.
Still go fast.
I can still go fast. It's
Oh.
alright.
Engine.
You said you wanted it fast?
Now there's the problem.
That's why you don't buy a pretend Bigsby for £16.56.
Well, the real one was like £200. They said it was as good. On the description they said, just as good, you'll be happy if you buy it, or something like that. They said,
Are you happy?
we will make
Are you happy?
What's the next song called, Brent?
Bad advice. Perfect.
Ah, yeah, so here we go. Overall, the performance of the trem was actually very good, as you can see from some of the video clips. Stays in tune really great, using it is fine, until the moment where it fell to pieces, and I kind of knew it was going to. You do get what you pay for, right? I'm not sure what's happening because I haven't took it to pieces yet and had a decent look at it, but the bolt that holds the arm on, obviously that goes on like that, and then underneath there's a nut which screws on, which is still in there, flapping about. I'm not sure whether it has actually sheared it, or whether it doesn't look like it's sheared off because the thread's still there, or whether it's just worked its way loose and sort of unwound and come undone. Basically, I think that's what's happened. So, not drastic. I can fix it, and I will fix it, and come up with a better way of doing it, so that the nut doesn't undo on itself. So anyway, the verdict is it is a usable trem. That was over 2 gigs, but they were only short sets. They were like 50 minutes a set, so it's about the same as doing 1 gig. So it barely made it to the end of 1 gig really, before the arm fell off. As a unit, it does work really well. You can get really good dive bombs and vibratos and everything else going on, and it feels pretty good. With the modification I did with the tailpiece. It works really, really well, stays in tune really, really good. I'm really happy with all of that. It just means I need to come up with a better solution for this, but you know, for the money, for £15, I can probably make it so it won't fall to pieces, but only time will tell whether the rest of the unit holds up or not, and obviously in the future I will let you guys know. Really, if I was going to do this again, I would just buy the real thing. I hope you found this video entertaining and educational and all those things. If you do like this kind of video, then please like, comment and subscribe. It helps me out in a big way. We're gunning for the 10,000 subs this year. It is growing slowly. Don't forget you can come and hang out with me on a Thursday night at Hutch Club at 7 PM GMT. Where we talk about guitars, and I do a show and tell and play a bit, and we have been writing a song as well as a group, which is really cool. So we'll be carrying on with that this week. There is lots of those in my playlist, which you can go and check out if you want to. Only one thing left to say, and that is peace. Till next time. Cue the jingle.
1, 2, 3, 4. If you like my YouTube show, hit like and comment and get involved. If you dig my vibe, then hit subscribe and never miss an episode of my YouTube show. Peace. Till next time.